introduction. My name is Ralph Niz. I'm President Business Agent of ATU Local 256. And as the board knows, we are in impasse in negotiations with the Elk Grove Unified School District's team. And first of all, I'd like to thank all the ATU 256 members that have come, even though they have to go to work tomorrow. I'd like to thank the ASME supporters and the comments from the family organizations. I'm only here to discuss two issues. The first one is that we are in impasse and we are going into mediation. So when the mediator contacted us, we had 8 to 7 dates. I told our attorney, Anthony Booth, to lock us in. The district, in their infinite wisdom, as usual, took their time, and by the time they contacted the mediator, we only had 2 dates, December 8th and 1 day in January. I find it absolutely unbelievable how the district continues to hold the negotiators, that continue to hold their stance on the inequities as far as wages and benefits going on for our members. I'm just gonna say that the holidays are approaching, and the negotiating team is gonna go home and they're gonna celebrate the holidays with their families. ATU Local 256, the package you have in front of you, is called 2021 Operation Christmas Basket. What we will be doing is going around to the employees, the union members of Elk Grove Unified School District, and putting together baskets for toys for their children and food for their families, because they don't have the money to go out there and buy and celebrate the holidays. I find it ludicrous, and I find it offensive for the 5th largest school district in Northern California that they don't even pay a compatible wage and benefits to their members, okay? Also, in negotiations, Dave Riley's team mentioned that they don't have enough money to move everybody up into the same wage scale. That brings up a question. My question is, what did you do with all the COVID money? There's the new infrastructure money that's coming. You're going to get more millions of dollars. And I'm going to make sure to track that money and see what they do with that money, because it should go to wages and benefits right across the board. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Anthony Booth, followed by Denise Herman.
Good evening, board members and Superintendent Hoffman. I'm Anthony Booth, the attorney for the Amalgamated Transit Union. This is the 3rd time I have appeared before this board in the last several months. And during these visits, I've spent the majority of my time talking about equity within our district. And I have shown you all how ATU members are amongst the lowest paid in comparison to districts in the surrounding area. I have also sat and listened to our workers tell you about their lives. Lives that include filling out forms for food baskets so their families can eat over the holidays. Lives that include sleeping in their cars on their break because they can't afford the gas to drive home during their split shifts. However, sadly, nothing in regards to salary has changed since the district's initial proposals. Nothing that any of us have said has made one bit of difference at the table. Instead, the district felt it necessary to share a public letter which tried to make them look better by leaving out key parts of their proposals, particularly the part where we trade a temporary salary increase for only some of our members in exchange for their right to contract out our work to anyone they please. Furthermore, we are being told that the district does not currently have the one-time funds to lift everyone up for 3 years. To put this in context, they are willing to lift up the drivers, of which there are approximately 148, but they don't have the one-time funds to lift the other approximately 60 employees for those years. That's a tough pill to swallow, because we know that the district has received millions and millions of one-time dollars from the state this year. Well, today I have some new numbers to share. You all have a chart in front of you. You can see what a 2% and 4% salary increase means in dollars and cents to our members. On the table from the district, there is still a 2% and a 2% increase for the past 2 years. As you can see the charts, for a 2% increase in our lower ranges, we're looking at a 25-cent increase per hour. And on the higher range, we're looking at around 55 cents an hour. As you can see from the data, for most of our members, we're debating over cents here. In contrast, based off of 2019 numbers, a 2% salary increase for the superintendent would have been around $7,000 a year. For Deputy Superintendent Pierce, around $4,750, and for Associate Superintendent Riley, around $4,250. Pretty sad that they are all fighting with us over cents per hour for our members when they are looking at thousands of dollars in yearly increases. This is particularly sad in light of the fact that our members are some of the lowest paid in the area, and they are some of the highest paid administrators. So in closing, I want to ask a
30
question.
seconds.
Who do you think is more important to the students? The administrators sitting in their office drinking coffee and making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year? Or the ATU drivers and attendants and mechanics and schedulers and all the ATU staff on the front lines, making sure that the children get picked up on time and stay safe and protected on their drive to school? I think the answer is glaringly clear. So it is time to redistribute some of the district's immense wealth from the highest paid administrators to the lowest paid ATU workers. It is time to make sure all ATU employees earn a living wage, and we will continue to fight for that until the bitter end. Thank you.